colors collide.
In this session, we're going to be looking at Runway Act 2. This is similar to some of the other tutorials that I've done, but I just want to run over this again because I think it's kind of cool, and I'm trying to think of like hypothetical scenario where you might be using this in a short film or a film production. And in this case, it's a real standard type of scene that you have seen in other movies where a piece of information is relayed to the characters through a news report. So a character might be in a bar, and all of a sudden he looks up and sees his own face on screen where the newscasters may be saying, like, police are looking for this suspect who, matches this description, which is a precipitating action. Now the character knows, like, oh, they know who I am, and it causes the character to take action at that point. So I just wanted to make a really quick example of that, which would be a newscast and using AI, and then this newscast would be composited back into a traditionally shot footage, maybe in that bar, and you just make it look like it's on that TV set. So I started with something very simple, which was this recording here. Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office. And now it's over to Jack with the weather. So the next step was to change the voice, because first off, the recording that I'm using was off my computer's microphone. It doesn't sound good. So I wanted to change the voice, and this is one of the options that Runway Act 2 gives you.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office. And now it's over to Jack with the weather.
Interestingly enough, if the role called for a female newscaster, I can change my voice in Runway Act 2, and here's an example.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office. And now it's over to Jack with the weather.
But I went ahead and stuck with the male voice. That was a model called Kendrick. And then the next step would be to generate an image of the newscaster. And at first I asked Runway to do that, and it gave me a set of images, and I didn't like any of them because the backgrounds mainly just didn't look right. They didn't look like any kind of news set that I'd seen. And there's one with like multiple TV sets. I'm like, I've never seen a real news set that looked like that. So I switched over to Midjourney, and it gave me this guy. And I thought, that looks pretty good. That was on the first attempt, and that's as far as I went. And now it was time to feed that back into Act 2 with the voice that I chose. It's using my mannerisms, and export that out.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office. And now it's over to Jack with the weather.
So that's all I'm going to be doing in AI for this example. Everything else is going to be done in After Effects, the finishing part of it, the compositing. The first step would be to bring the footage into After Effects, add some additional elements like the little station bug, maybe the little title at the bottom, and the graphics that are added into the screen.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault.
And once that's done, go in and add maybe some effects that make it feel like it's being broadcast on a TV set.
If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office.
And the final step would be to composite this footage into the footage that you shot of your bar scene, or the scene where your character's watching TV and sees, this information being imparted, which is a precipitating action for them to go and do something. In this case, I just used some footage I found on YouTube and did some 3D camera tracking and did some compositing and put this on a TV set.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. If you have any information about his whereabouts, please contact your local police office.
Now, I think this is a practical example of where you might use AI in a film production, at least currently, I wouldn't trust it to do like full scenes and stuff, but as an element of a scene, like a newscaster on a TV set, I think I would totally be doing this. As you know, when you compare it to what you would have to do in your production, if you were shooting somebody, you would have to, especially if it was a period piece, you may have to get a wardrobe of a 70s suit, style your actor's hair, shoot that probably with a real desk but a green screen, so you could just put in a virtual background. And then in post, if you decided, oh, it's too long, or I needed the character to say something different, or it'd be good if the newscaster had been female, you saw how I could do that right here, sitting at my desktop and just generating some images, and you could do the whole thing and change it anytime you want. So I would definitely be using this for an element, a small element like that, an insert element that I'm using in a production.
Police are looking for this suspect in the Hamster assault. Please contact your local police office. And now it's over to Jack with the weather.